Next up, we have an update from Rafael Brandao, roughly around 8 weeks out from this year's Olympia. So I wonder what Brandao has to say to all the guys. For instance, Jordan Hutchinson, who said that he's going for a place higher than top 10. Sazan Hiroti and Regan, they both said the same thing. Now surely they're talking about beating a guy like Rafael Brandao and pushing him outside of that top 8 or even top 9. So Rafael Brandao is a very competitive athlete in that Olympia top 10. But we already know he won't be amongst those biggest guys in this year's Olympia lineup. But that being said, he has to be relatively bigger than what we saw last year. So, Romania Pro after the Olympia last year, that was the last show that he did. And he had a whole off season afterwards, focused on only one thing, putting on more muscle, more mass, and coming in bigger. And even though he had that stomach issue, he is supposed to show up big, but at the same time come in very aesthetic. So if there is one strength that Rafael Brandao will always hold on to, that is his overall aesthetics, his beautiful shape, his classic lines, and the whole theory behind him getting bigger, growing very slowly. That was to maintain all those classic lines. Now, many of these guys have been underestimating Rafael Brandao, and that is why I do believe we have to go back and see how crazy impressive Brandao looked at the Arnold Ohio last year against Samson Dauda and Hadi Chopin. Because at that show, the man was peak to perfection. Now that is a type of physique from which you just simply cannot take your eyes off. And that is what bodybuilding is all about, creating that illusion, having the best sex frame. And Rafael is definitely one of those guys who has some of the best aesthetics in the entire men's open. And he is probably the only top tier Olympian who right now is working with Neil Hill. So he will definitely try and bring him in very dry and very shredded.